Hey guys, welcome to Teen Entertainment Network or TEN. I'm Josh and I'm here along with, and I'm talking to Jadagrace. At 15 years old, this singer, dancer, and actress is on her way to the top. Don't believe me? Just ask the legendary Berry Gordy, the man who have attributed to the careers of Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross, and the one and only Michael Jackson. It comes as no surprise that Mr. Gordy, the founder of Motown Records, that Jadagrace is a superstar and is evident with her single Boom Boom Boom. Thanks for joining us today. It's so awesome to talk to you.
You too, I'm excited.
Me too. So what is it like working with Berry Gordy? I mean, he's worked with so many legends. I mean, what is it like working with him?
You know, he's just awesome. He's got so much energy and he's an amazing mentor. I absolutely love working with him. He is amazing. I
Yeah,
love him.
like I've been
It's
a
an
fan
honor.
of his for forever. Like my mom got me hooked on Berry Gordy, and it's just, I mean, you're so lucky to work with him.
I'm very lucky. And obviously, I wasn't here when Motown was, here, but I do know a lot about it. And I'm a huge fan of Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, Diana Ross. And so to be working with him, it's pretty crazy. And I've known him my whole life. And now we're here making a movie and working on projects. And I'm just so excited for everyone to see it.
That's so awesome. So, what do you think it takes to be successful in this music industry?
I think people need to have the drive because I've been at this for 8 years and it's been a crazy ride, definitely, and I've had to stay positive throughout the whole experience. So I would definitely say you need to just have the drive and you need to believe in yourself, definitely to get there. And I'm still not there.
Yeah. I mean, it's a long journey, but it's paying off. I mean, like you said, you're working with Berry Gordy and you're working on projects, but it's definitely paying off. So, what and or who inspires your music?
Well, I am, in the midst of starting to write my own music, and I haven't released any songs that I've written yet, except for some YouTube songs. But I think that what inspires them is basically what you're going through. And sometimes you just want to put out a song that's about having fun and going crazy. And that's what I do in my room. I'll be going crazy with my friends and just rocking out to some music. So I want people to have different emotions when I listen to each song. So I definitely think it depends on the mood.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Where would you like to see your music in the next, let's say, 5 years?
Uh, I'd like to see my music at the top of the charts, but um, right now I'm just like looking at 5 years ahead, and I'm looking myself at the Grammys. But I honestly don't know when I'm gonna feel like I've made it because honestly, if I'm not on the level of Michael Jackson, I'm still gonna be like I haven't made it yet.
Right.
So it's definitely gonna be a long journey for me if I want to get to Michael Jackson level.
So, what are some words of encouragement you could share with a young teen trying to get in music?
Just keep going and don't stop till you get to the top because honestly, I'm taking that advice for myself and I'm just going to keep going and I'm not going to stop. And you really have to be positive because there's going to be so many no's that you get from producers and executives, but you can't let it get to you because if you believe in yourself, that's all that matters.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally agree. So, moving on, we're going to start talking about something fun, it's like some fashion. We're going to talk about fashion. What is your definition of fashion?
I'm not like fashion savvy, but definitely just like being yourself and like expressing yourself through your clothes. For me, like I'm rocking the sweats and like I try to be hip sometimes, but then again, if like I'm going to the mall and I gotta run to Apple, I'll just be like, throw on some sweats, throw on a sweatshirt, and let's go.
Right.
So I definitely think whatever you want to put on, it's just expressing yourself.
How would you describe your personal style?
I definitely think I have different days where I look like a totally different person. Like a few days ago, I was in this hip outfit, and today I was in some blue sweats and a white shirt. So my personal style is really just the mood that I'm in, and whether I feel like looking fancy or just looking like I'm rolling out. So it definitely depends. I'm weird with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so who or what inspires your fashion, your sense of fashion?
My sense of fashion, I mean, like I said, I'm not fashion savvy, so like I don't go to fashion shows or like
Yeah.
look at fashion, but I definitely watch America's Next Top Model.
Right.
So I mean, sometimes I'll look at Tumblr and I'll see these cute outfits and I'll be like, "Oh, that's cute," and I'll go to Forever 21 or Brandy Melville and I'll get something cute. But I really don't have like a certain style, like a sense.
Hmm.
It's just hip and fun.
Yeah, hip
Yeah.
and fun. Is there like a certain someone who you draw inspiration from with your choices of fashion?
I mean, not for everyday fashion. I think everyday fashion, it's just my feeling, and I'll just pick out some different clothes because I am like, I have a different variety of clothes in my closet. But it's different, like for performances and stuff, it's definitely more like Michael Jackson, Beyonce type of thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two of the best when comes to fashion. So how is your everyday style different from your performance style?
Well, my performance style is basically like, it's just like leather and like rhinestones and shorts, and it's like tight, so it's not comfortable but it looks good. So, but my everyday style is definitely like comfortable chilling at the movies, but when it comes to my performance, like it's got to be like, I'm very particular about that. It's got to be perfect.
Hmm. Yeah, as it should be. So, when you're in a hurry, what is your go-to fashion piece? Like, is it a ring? Is it a hat? Is it a like skirt or purse? What's your go-to fashion piece?
It's always sweats. It's always, if I'm trying to be like, if I'm in a hurry and I'm going to like a party, it's like jeans or leggings.
Mhm.
Leggings work for me because they slip them on, throw on some boots, and you're good.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're going to move on. At I Am, we run an interactive anti-bullying campaign all year round to encourage teens to be the one who takes the ultimate stand to bullying. It's called hashtag Be the One Who. So, do you have any advice for teens who have ever been bullied or who are being bullied now?
Personally, I've never been through a situation where I've been bullied so much to the point where I can't handle it, but definitely my advice would just be to keep your head up and just block them out because like it's just it's just pointless to take what they say to heart. I mean, I understand that what they're saying is very hurtful, but you really just have to block them out and stick with your guns and stay with your, stick with your heart. And I think that bullying is horrible and it's terrible, and I see it being done every day. And you can't be a bystander to it either. You have to stick up, tell the teacher, or be careful with that stuff because there's online bullying too, which I've been through. But definitely just keep your head up and don't let it get to you.
Yeah, like online bullying is a good point because you're in the public eye, so that must be something that has affected you.
It honestly, when I read the comments, it doesn't get to me because, like I said, my advice was just to block them out. And I read the comments sometimes, and you just have to laugh at it because, they're coming up with this ridiculous stuff. But sometimes you learn from it because sometimes they're saying things and you see people saying the same thing, like, oh, your music is too this or that. And so you're like, okay, maybe I can try to see what I can do. But at the same time, you have to say, you have to stick with yourself and understand what you want. So there's definitely hurtful things online, but I just block them out and I just laugh at it.
Exactly, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on to a fun game we like to call Rapid Fire, where I'll just basically ask you a few questions, and you tell us what's the first thing that comes to your head. So our first question is, what is your favorite thing to do aside from music?
Um, play basketball, hang out with friends, go to the movies.
Yeah. You love movies a lot?
I do love movies. I love movies, and I love animated movies like Frozen and Big Hero 6, the bomb.
Yeah, I haven't seen Frozen, but everyone's talking about it. I mean, I want to see it. Let It Go is my jam.
You haven't lived.
I have never seen it. Like, I'm 21, so I've never
My mom saw Frozen and she started crying. It is,
Really?
you've got to.
No way. Okay, so moving on from that question, what is your all-time favorite movie?
Fault in Our Stars.
Really? Oh, that's a recent movie too, so it's already your favorite?
Yeah, because honestly, it was the most brilliant movie I've ever seen in my entire life. Like the acting was amazing, and I've never seen so many people cry in a movie theater. Like literally, I went to the bathroom after the movie, and a bunch of girls were just in there like sobbing, and I was like, "This is crazy." Oh,
No way. Are you a heels type girl or a flats type kind of girl?
I mean, I love sneakers. I love wedges. I I'll say heels just because like I don't wear the sandal kind of thing, like the flat flats, but heels, the wedges. I'll go for that.
Yeah, but you're really a sneaker type girl.
Like I said, I'm totally different every day. Like you'll see sneakers and you'll see me in some high heels. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing.
Okay, so are you a skirt type of girl or a jeans type of girl?
I have to say skirt, even though I'm not like a skirt girl. Just jeans are too tight for me. I can't.
Mhm. So, do you prefer leather or glitter?
Ooh, neither.
Neither.
I can't stand leather. I mean, but leather and glitter goes with me on stage.
Yeah,
Just like leather is just so tight and it just doesn't, oh gosh. And
I
glitter is
love
just,
leather. Don't you think it looks kind of cool?
I mean, no, leather looks awesome. It's just the feeling you're just like stuck in it. And
Yeah.
my mom's like, put a leather jacket on, it's cold outside. It does not keep me warm. It makes me even colder. I don't know what she's talking about.
I love my leather jacket. It keeps me warm.
Really?
What do you prefer, coffee or tea?
Coffee, decaf. I'm very specific with my coffee.
Do you love Starbucks?
Oh, I love Starbucks.
Yeah.
This is my second home.
I can go for some right now.
Me too.
So, what is your guilty pleasure?
Froyo.
Really?
Because I'm not like a sweets person. Like I eat a bunch of salads like every day, but Froyo, I just can't stay away from it. It's
Hmm.
so good.